Okay, thanks. Bye. Didn't hear you come in.
Mason, I want to talk to you.
All right.
I need to know exactly when Hank is getting out of jail.
I told you, it looks like the day before your wedding. But if you're planning a confrontation with him, I'd advise against it.
I'm just so afraid that he's going to show up here all of a sudden.
Yeah, I can understand your concern. Would be a bit awkward, wouldn't it? Dad found out about Hank. I bet he'd call the wedding off in a minute. You know, maybe you should speed your wedding plans up a bit so that you'll be safely married when Hank does show up.
Don't be ridiculous. I just want to know how I'm going to handle the situation. That's why I'd appreciate your advice.
Mine?
Mason, you're an attorney.
Well, yeah, but I'm not a marriage counselor for nearly-weds.
Mason, please. Help me.
All right, all I can tell you is that if I were you, I'd make sure you're in as secure a position as possible when Hank does come knocking on your door. So you're going to need all the help you can get. I had a little altercation with him myself, and I can tell you he's not a pleasant man to do business with.
You don't have to tell me that.
No, you have your own history with him.
Mason, what I want to know is, do you think the mere fact of my knowing someone like that would bother Cece so much that he'd want to call off the wedding?
Yeah, I think it's possible. You know, he's not very forgiving of past mistakes. I think he would expect his own wife, like Caesar's, to be above reproach.
Hank was in my past, and that's all over now.
Thought you were home free, huh?
Mason.
Gina, we have to pick our friends with care.
I didn't pick Hank. Hank picked me. Mason, I don't know what to do. I can't just say, change the wedding date. He wouldn't understand.
Well, that's something you're going to have to deal with on your own, Gina. But I can tell you this. If the truth about you and Hank does come out, you'll get a lot more support from Dad if you're already married to him than if the wedding is still pending. Now, you think about that. You're a bright girl. You've come this far. You ought to be able to figure out something to take you the rest of the way.